For nearly 50 years, one name has defined the sports sedan. It's the benchmark, the segment killer, the ultimate driving machine. From its humble, boxy beginnings to the tech-laden luxury cruiser of today, the E30, a 1980s icon, became the definitive compact sports sedan, loved for its balanced chassis and driver-focused feel. In the 2000s, the E46 generation refined the formula with smoother lines and more technology, perfecting the blend of sport and luxury. The modern G20 is a technological powerhouse, packed with digital displays and driver aids, yet still promising the ultimate driving experience. And into a radical electric future. This is the complete evolution of the BMW 3 Series. It all started in 1975. The oil crisis was raging, and BMW needed a successor to the beloved 2002. Enter the E21, the first-generation 3 Series. Smaller, lighter, and more efficient, but with that classic BMW rear-wheel drive DNA. It was a hit, proving that sporty and sensible could coexist. It set the template: driver-focused cockpit, perfect 50/50ths weight balance, and a focus on dynamics above all else. The initial lineup included the 316, 318, and 320 models, all with four-cylinder engines. A key difference was the headlights. The 320 featured dual headlights, while the 316 and 318 had single units. A major upgrade came with the 320i, which introduced Bosch Cagetronic fuel injection, boosting both performance and fuel efficiency. For true enthusiasts, the 320i with the Sport package was the ultimate choice. It included a 5-speed manual gearbox, a limited slip differential, and supportive Recaro seats. Later, BMW introduced smooth 6-cylinder engines to the lineup, easily identified by their distinctive quad headlight design. Then came the legend, the E30. This is the car that cemented the 3 Series in the Automotive Hall of Fame. With this car, the formula was perfected. The M3 became a motorsport god. The 325i was a hero for enthusiasts. It was simple, robust, and endlessly engaging. The E30 M3 dominated touring car racing, winning the World Touring Car Championship, European Touring Car Championship, and the prestigious DTM Series multiple times. It was a force of nature on the track, a true champion. For many, this is the peak, the purest expression of the 3 Series idea. As the 90s arrived, the 3 Series had to evolve. It grew more refined, more comfortable, but the mission remained. The E36 was smoother, safer, and globally adored. It introduced the Z-axle multi-link rear suspension, a major leap for handling precision, and the innovative Vanos variable valve timing for more efficient power. Then, the E46, often called the most beautiful. It wrapped sharper handling in a timeless suit, with a chassis that was 70% stiffer than its predecessor. Innovations like dynamic stability control and a drive-by-wire throttle set a new standard for responsiveness and safety. The M3, with its glorious 343 horsepower S54 engine, is a modern classic. This era was about sophistication meeting sport. The 2000s brought complexity. The E90 generation introduced controversial flame surfacing and iDrive. The E90 generation introduced controversial flame surfacing and iDrive. But underneath, it was brilliant. The last naturally aspirated M3 V8, the sublime 335i twin-turbo. This generation was a massive success, winning World Car of the Year and selling over 2.5 million units globally. It was a driver's car in a high-tech shell. Then came the F30. This is where the conversation changed. For the first time, critics said the 3 Series had gone soft. Electric power steering, a focus on efficiency and comfort. The F30 was larger, yet lighter than the E90, and introduced distinct trim lines: sport, modern, and luxury, allowing for more personalization. Had BMW lost the plot? Yet, with the right engine and options, it was still incredibly capable. It reflected a changing world. Yet, with the right engine and options, it was still incredibly capable. It reflected a changing world. And that brings us to the present. The G20. BMW listened. This generation was a return to form, sharper handling, a better interior, and a design that meant business. It masterfully blended luxury, tech, and that essential driving thrill. Advanced driver assistance systems and a 5-star safety rating meant it was not only thrilling but also incredibly safe. With cars like the M340i, it proved you could have blistering pace and everyday comfort. Under the hood, the B58 inline-6 engine delivered smooth, relentless power, a testament to BMW's engineering prowess. The 3 Series was back on top. But the story is far from over. The next generation, codenamed G50, is already on the horizon. And it's the biggest revolution since 1975. Built on an all-new, dedicated electric architecture, it promises more interior space, insane performance, and a giant leap in battery tech and efficiency. Think 30% more range, faster charging. At the heart of this leap are new, cylindrical battery cells, a radical departure from the previous prismatic design. This isn't just a new shape, it's a new chemistry, boosting energy density by over 20%. The result? Faster charging speeds that were once thought impossible, and a lighter, more agile vehicle. The interior will be reimagined. We are talking a phygital experience, minimalist, sustainable materials, but with groundbreaking tech like the panoramic vision display. By 2034, the 3 Series will be electric. But will it still be a 3 Series? Based on what we know, the goal is clear: use EV advantages, instant torque, perfect weight distribution, to create the ultimate electric driving machine. The soul remains, even if the engine note is gone.